So, first of all, guys, as an update, it looks like, I don't know where Carla's water bottles are. Where's your empty water bottles? I need to see them right here. We're on day two of the Elevate 360 retreat. The theme of this retreat is faith it till you make it. If you want to make it in business, if you want to make it with your fitness, with your finances, with your relationships, with your everything, you have to have faith in God and then in yourself. So as I said, money is so important. Your health is your wealth. How much money do you have saved? How much money are you generating? We always want to say you want to have 7 streams of income. Yes, yes? Some of us only have 1. Hello? What happens if something happens to that? So I need you guys to make some noise. Bang the tables. Make some noise. Give it up for Daniela!
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon,
Oh my God,
Daniela.
this is such an amazing event. Thank you, Tina, for having me. Those who came from close and afar, glad to have you here. And of course, with the topic, right? Sometimes when we think of retreat, mindfulness, we don't think about money, right? But guess what? That is part of your mindfulness. So, like Tina said, with the holiday season coming up, so I was brainstorming what I can talk about, okay? So today, I'm gonna talk about mindful spending in the season of stuff, right? Of stuff. So, we're heading into the Christmas season, which is the busiest, right, holidays for all of us, but guess what comes with that? Stress. So I am here today to help you guys go through the season with a little bit less stress. Guess what, guys? You don't have to buy into the trend. You don't have to buy into going into that. Do you guys know 47% of Americans go into debt during the season? January is one of the most stressful months because that's when the credit card bills come in. And some of those bills takes us sometimes up to 6 months to get rid of them, right? So I really want you guys to take a deep breath. It is okay to say no. No is a complete answer.
Yes.
Right? It is okay to say no to the hustle and the bustle of the holidays, right? The gifting doesn't bring really contentment. A lot of times we go buy things with money we don't have for people we don't really care for.
Come on now. Speak the truth.
Right? And what do they do with the gift? They turn around and re-gift it. Or they stack it. And so I have my friend, I have to use her example every time. So my friend is on a bit on the frugal side, right? So she won't spend no more than, $15 or maybe $20 on gifts. But every year she keeps giving her brother wallets. Like every year. So they were going to a birthday party. Of course, she bought a wallet for the uncle. And then asked her brother, okay, do you like it? No, it's too bulky. And he said, by the way, sister, please don't give me any more wallets. Finally, he told her, it's like, yeah, you don't know how to buy wallet for men. They are too bulky. Don't buy them anymore, right? And probably been buying him wallets since like 3 years or 4 years, and he just piled them somewhere, right? So we need to be reflecting on our contentment and peace. So that's why I have this. You guys can take it home, right? Buying gifts does not bring you peace. Does not contentment come from the inside and not outside, right? So we are heading into the season where we think we have to buy somebody something. We don't have to. We can put ourselves in a position. No, I'm not buying. Right? I Actually, I think it's the day after Thanksgiving. They have it a no buying day. Believe it or not, right? To us, that's one of the busiest day. It used to be like we don't even finish our dinner. We at the line waiting for Black Fridays. Guess what? And I don't know if you guys concluded by now. There were no really sale. There were no sales. It's just a hype. So let's not fall into the hype of the holidays, right? Because stress, debt, what it does, keeps us in bondage. So we are called to be lenders, right? Not borrowers.
Yes.
So we go into debt. Again, 47% of Americans go into what they're using credit card. On an average, we are spending $1,200 for the holidays. And I don't know if you guys know the average of 85% of Americans don't have $1,000 in emergency funds.
And some are get into debt and don't come out.
No, right? So we need to be mindful as we head into the season. What are we willing to sacrifice? Our peace at what cost? So what I am encouraging you guys to do, and some of us have kids, I have grandkids, they're expecting something, they're kids, right? Have a budget, set a budget. Of course, we like, was it 6 weeks from Christmas? It's not even 6 weeks, right? But you still can start, it's not too late, right? If you have a savings, okay, I'm spending $500, everybody's getting something, $30, $50. If you don't like it, oh well, too bad, right? So again, let's not buy into the pressure, because guess what? Once you get into debt, you're in it by yourself. Nobody else is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves.
It's a prison. It's a prison over your mindset. It really is.
It is, right? So no one is coming to save us. So we need to have a plan. Start a plan. Everything in life. You guys planned to come here. So you need to have a plan for your finances too, including your holiday shopping. You have 5 kids. Hey, right? We don't have to give them the latest sneakers, Nikes. Maybe it's a time. So when it comes to financial literacy, it doesn't have to be tangible. I have grandkids, so we don't give gifts anymore. We're gonna send them money, cash up, and we're buying stocks, right? Nike is a last name. What does your last name mean to you? Let's teach the kids, instead of buying, right? Let's buy a few stocks into Nikes. Let's start building that generational wealth. Provide your kids with financial literacy. That's a gift, right? The way I teach my grandkids, I have 10, 6, and 5, teaching them, hey, you get $1, put 20 cents away, right? So that is a gift. Again, you don't have to go buy gifts. You can spend time with someone. That could be more valuable, right? And a clear example of that, a couple weeks ago, I have my neighbor friend, we go walks. Sometimes I call her, she said, okay, I'm studying, whatever. One day I called her, I said, let's go for a walk. She said, oh, I'm studying, I have an exam, blah, blah. I said, let's go, whatever. She said, no. And then she called me, said, okay, I'll go on the walk with you. I kid you not, 3 hours later, she called me, she said, I needed to be out there. I didn't give her money, but I helped her escape, right? Get out of her comfort zone, go out there, walk, get her body moving, right? Because you guys know, I'm not Tina, but walking is one of the best exercises, right? So be able to get all of that blood flowing, and but her clarity, she was able to go back and study better. So spending time, cook a meal, right? So again, we think we have to go out and buy the expensive gifts. We don't, right? We need not to give into consumerism. So let's stop consuming, right? Let's start being creative. Even with the kids, do some crafts, go to Michael's, right? One thing I do with my kids, my grandkids now, it's like go serve. The impact, because I remember one of the best memories that I have with my daughter is go serve. So I've always been part of big churches where they provide the meal. All you have to do is pick them up, go deliver them. But there are a lot of people, seniors especially, who are trapped in their homes. You bringing them that Thanksgiving meal, oh my God, right? And then that memory, teaching your kids, right, how to give back, right? So again, as a financial broker, I teach financial literacy. It doesn't have to be always tangible. It's the principles that we are instilling in our kids. That's literacy, right? So because when we think of, generational wealth, we think, okay, we have to leave them, money. But no, teaching your kids, like my 6-year-old, I take them to school sometimes. Hey, I teach them about the golden rule. Teach people like you want to be treated, right? Treat people like you want to be treated, right? So sometimes we think, okay, we have to be elaborate. No, it's the simple things that you are teaching them, right? We need to set boundaries. Like I have this friend of mine, he's totally lost it. He called me the other day. He wants me to buy him a $600 bottle of perfume. I said, you have lost your mind.
April Fools.
And he keep asking, well, I said, so what are you going to give me? So it's 600. No, we need to set boundaries. No, I didn't budget for that. Even if I had the money, I did not budget for that.
But that's not it. And that's the thing. Like anything over $50 to me is a bill. It's a bill. It's going towards a bill somehow,
Yes.
some kind of way.
Right?
So yeah.
So I said, no, so we need to set boundaries regardless who it is. Right? I know that's something that I'm a people pleaser, and I do with my kids. Sometimes they walk over me or whatever, but we need to set boundaries. Oh, that's the guy who asked me for the $600.
Oh gosh.
I guess he heard I was talking.
Ooh, you brought him up.
Oh, I guess he heard I was talking about him. Yeah. So, so we need to set boundaries. No, I didn't budget for that. I'm not getting you a $200. I don't buy myself $300 bottle. I think the most I've spent maybe $185 because perfumes are expensive, right? But I don't buy myself $200-300 bottle of perfume. What would I buy you? Over $600 bottle of perfume, right? So let's remember, gift giving shows love. And I think you guys always hear this thing, the reason for the season, right? It's to show people love, to show people that you appreciate them, right? So it doesn't have to come with $600 bottle of perfume. So let's reflect. So I'm sure you say, okay, are you telling me that I don't have, to buy? Don't go shopping. If you can, if you can put yourself in that position, it will be good for you, right? Because you won't have to worry about the bills in January, right? Again, like when I was reading site, sometimes it takes 5 to 6 months to pay those bills back. Can you imagine what you could have done with that money, right? So, again, I gave you guys this. Did you get one? Right. So, let's reflect on this as you start planning your holiday shopping, right? So, whatever you're buying, for whoever it is, right? So, you need to ask yourself, okay, does the person really need that thing, right? Can I afford it? Because again, we're going into debt to buy things for people with money that we don't have, right? So, do I need it? And then what is it gonna do for me? Is it gonna bring you peace? Is it gonna bring you clarity? Is it gonna bring you strength, right? Again, when you're buying, even Amazon, it is so easy. Leave it in the cart. Give yourself 24 hours, okay? Do I need it? Do I love it? And can I afford it? So if you cannot answer all of those 3 questions, guess what? You can delete that out of that Amazon box, right? So evaluate your energy and expenses, right? Identify what drains you and what restores you. Release the financial and emotional burden that no longer serves you. You know, most of our shopping is done based on emotions.
Yes.
So we need to evaluate by buying that thing. What is it really going to do for you? Is it something that's going to empower you? Is it going to equip you to build your business, to better your life? Right? We are just buying to buy. We're not buying what we need, we're buying what we want, and that's tapping into our emotions, right? So A, assign purpose to your purchases, right? One thing that I would encourage you guys to do, and I have to do it periodically, if it's been in your closet, if it's been in your garage for over 6 months, and you have not used it, you ain't gonna use it no more, get rid of it. Now, you don't have to trash it unless it's, but you can resell it on the market. You can make some money off of the things that you have in your garage. If you have not used it in 6 months, get rid of it.
Like that.
Right? Set it on savings. Yeah, we don't have that anymore.
Some places do.
Some places do.
In New
Yeah.
Jersey, they do.
Okay.
Christmas Club, yes.
Yeah.
We do too.
Yeah. So sell those things that you have in your, because they're no longer serving you a purpose. If you have not used them for 6 months, for a year, they're not purposeful anymore. Get rid of it. Find a way to make some money, right? And when it comes to purpose, is it aligning with your values, right? Those bell bottoms, they come in. Right? Or whatever, that fro, whatever, right? It's not coming back. No, your values have changed over time.
You have like 5 minutes.
Right, okay. So C is create a simple holiday spending plan. We went over that. Put it on paper. You have to have it written out. Because if it's not written out, if you're not tracking it, right, you cannot attack it. Because we like to swipe, right? And we're swiping and we bring that it goes through. No, we shouldn't have to do that. We should know what we have in our bank account. We know that we're going out and buy 3 presents. We know we have the money, right? And I teach my clients, you know, as much as I don't like Dave Ramsey, but the envelope system. You're going 5 weeks from now, you're going Christmas shopping. Hey, I'm spending $500, so I'm having whatever many envelopes that I need. Put that money, take that money, put it in the envelope. So when you're ready to go buy, guess what? It's gonna help you not overspend. Because when we are swiping, we tend to overspend, right? So let's use the 3-part structure to create a holiday spending plan. Must do, right? Essentials and obligations. Meaningful. Intention. And we are here to reset our intentions. So that comes with gifting as well. Intentional gifts, giving and experiences. Miscellaneous, fun, extras designed with peace in mind. We have to protect our peace, right? E is establish boundaries. Again, it's okay to simplify your gifting, right? Say no when needed. They're not gonna care about you anymore, right? That guy ain't gonna care about me any more than he already has with a $600 bottle of perfume. He's not, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So protect your time, protect your energy, and protect your finances, right? So you have this. So I really need you guys to say to yourself, I choose peace over pressure. I choose purpose over purchases. So let's do that over the holiday weekend so that we don't go into debt, we don't increase our stress, right? So that we can allocate those funds for something else that can bring more meaning and leave generational wealth for your family, for your kids, your grandkids, or whoever that you wanna leave wealth to.